Hello, welcome to Reframing Mindset Podcast. We are clear my head of the thoughts that are preventing clarity, practice my speech, among other things. Episodes range from informative knowledge to funny stories about my experiences, and in the future, maybe include interviews. So subscribe and enjoy. Episodes drop every other day. Okay, so welcome back to Reframe Mindset Podcast. My name is Constant Brooks. And this episode is going to talk about new new things, new habits. Yeah. And, and this episode came to me as I was trying to get back into the to one of my goals that I was doing to goal that I had from way back when. And I realized that the different lifestyle that this goal that would be taking, like it's literally different than what I was doing. What I was doing, I was pretty comfortable doing it. Not because I would just basically do the work and just be go back to chilling after I'm finished. But this goal requires me to be basically it's like a 9 to 5 lifestyle. You sit down in the cubicle and such like that. If there's not a really a cubicle, but you know it's a whole different. It's a simple change, from where to me being a chair for a lot of hours, but that change really can really be the difference between a productive person or unproductive person. So if your mind isn't really mentally prepared for the change, or you don't train your mind to be mentally prepared for that change, when you're in the situation where you're doing that lifestyle, it's going to really take a lot of energy and be one of those reasons why, like for example, the 9 to 5 lifestyle is not really a good lifestyle. You just you're just there for because people have to make money and such like that. But it's one of the reasons why it's not really comfortable in certain cases because it's not really natural. So you have to basically come out of it to actually do something. You have to do something different. Change your mind to prepare. Say, okay, I'm going to get up 9 to 5. Wake up early to reach your work at 9 and such. Finish at 5, and yeah. So that's basically it. So that's one of the things that I kind of realized, and I guess I have to share, like, when you're making goal, like you say you want all these things, house, car, all these stuff, each of those stuff will require a different you, and you have to be, and the problem is you don't want to dilute yourself. That's one of the reasons on this journey I realized too. I learned to prioritize things so that I can be. It's good to be at least we call it 90% at the task that you're doing, then basically 20% at 5 different tasks because the 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 5 different tasks will either take longer and they won't be done well. I will leave you drained throughout the day, and or if you just say okay, I'm going to do 90% of me on this one task, you'll finish it quicker, and you when it's finished, you basically don't have to really kind of throw away, just put that side of you to the side and basically prepare the next mentality for the new task. Yeah. So that's one of the things now where hey, this new goal, it was the website building. It's not really I have to really get you know, I never really liked the lifestyle. I never really liked the lifestyle, but I have to just mentally get ready. Like I had the plan on how I would structure my day, and when the time comes for me to actually do it, it's like, oh my gosh, I have to get out of bed. you know, I usually work out and then eat and then I have to just go around this desk. And it's a pretty nice desk now. The way I set up the desk and such like that is pretty nice, but actually go around there and such like that. I think what will happen is I have to just basically force myself to do it for a couple of days, and then after I get used to it, then it just feel natural to me because the desk setup is really nice. It just the thing would be for me to just get out of bed naturally, get out and then do it, and then go around the desk. That's the only problem. So that's the new change. That's the new change that I had to do. So I need a new habit. So the new habit would be new things. So basically a new goal. So I have to do new things, which is basically force myself to actually get up and come around the desk to actually do the work. So that's it's just an episode to really get you to really know that you know I this journey this journey is going to take a lot of it's going to take a lot of different approaches to really get where you want to be. Like you can say, okay, you want to be a millionaire or such like that. Yeah, you want to be a millionaire and say right now you're 1,000 a year. You just have $1,000 to your name. The you that becomes the millionaire is not going to be the you that have the $1,000. It's going to really be a different you. And when I reach that million, I'm going to look back and be like, damn, bro, that 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 1,000 a year was me once. And you're going to be unrecognizable. So that's one of the things on the journey that you realize. Like as you reach new levels, a new you and new habits going to come in. I'm going to take new you and new habits to really sustain it. And you some you you might quit. That new change may force you to quit because I think that's kind of like the obstacles that really prevent the people from reaching the 1%. It's what separates the 1% from everybody else. The that change that you have to go through to become the 1%. A lot of people would quit. But yeah, sometimes you reach a certain stage and when you want to quit, you really look back at where you're coming from and be like, oh you damn, really came from far. So I guess I can tolerate this new change I try to push through. So yeah. So this journey is going to take a lot of different use to get to where you want to be because it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot. So yeah, that's basically it for this episode. I'll take something from it. It's I think this one of these episodes where you're just going to listen to it, and then when you're going through it, then you understand what I mean. When you will understand what I mean. So yeah, thanks for listening. I look forward for the next episode. Mhm.
Well, this is the end of the episode. Thanks for watching and look forward for the next episode. To support this podcast, go to anchor.fm/cssb/support or become a sponsor for this episode. If you have a product that you want to have more exposure, DM me on the Instagram page, Reframing Mindset Podcast, or on Twitter at ReframingP. Either way would help. Thank you regardless for listening, and here's a preview for the next episode.
So this long been overdue. Unfortunately, it has to come in the night because so you hear the crickets in the background, but time time is unfortunate. But I'm officially below 200 pounds. Not officially, and I went as low as around 188 pounds, and then I'm kind of back right now and up to 198. So it's kind of fluctuating. So I'm going to kind of explain why and everything. So basically, this episode going to talk about how did I lose the weight, and there's a variety of reasons, but there's one basic one that I will tell you that even you can actually do if you actually want to lose weight to actually do it. And it will take a while. It's not going to stop. It's no magic thing where you say, oh, you know, we do this and that. No, it's going to take